So the Joker teaser trailer dropped today. This is initially a film that I was hesitant about and actually thought about skipping out on. And then it dropped. And I watched it. And I watched it again. And again. And again. And again. And again. And then I watched about 10 reaction videos to, hear people's overall thoughts and points on it. But what's my consensus for myself? What do I think of this DCEU spin-off movie? This film that is to DC what Venom was to Marvel? It's perfect. I can't stop watching it. And I'm genuinely so excited that I'm slowly falling down the rabbit hole of insanity. Wonder Woman, Aquaman, Shazam, and now Joker? This trailer is such a masterful piece of filmmaking that it genuinely gives me chills. I love it that DC has finally, at least it seems like, it has finally not only found its footing in regards to the whole universe, but is now going into a new direction with such a feel from Nolan's Dark Knight trilogy that it gives me extreme pleasure beyond belief. The visuals of seeing the fall of a good man becoming bad, the scenes showing him not being able to laugh, or at least trying to make himself laugh, were morbidly chilling. If this movie doesn't end with him bellowing out his best Joker laugh, then I'm not sure it would truly be complete. The scene where he's putting a smile on a kid's face, and apparently from people in the comment sections, it's actually Bruce Wayne as the kid. I think this would be amazing to see the Joker have some influence on Bruce before or after his parents' death, and then decides to go against the Joker in the end. To me, this would make a great Batman film if the Joker and Batman were to fight with that past behind them. How can you tell me that wouldn't be great? Now, I know it's different and not the norm, but isn't that what we're looking for in comic book movies nowadays? And to me, it seems as though DC is doing a far better job of it than Marvel is. And this is coming from a guy who loves Marvel films. Well, more so than DC, I should say, until the release of Aquaman and the show media attack against Captain Marvel dissenters. One thing I did want to point out was in the film, obviously, in the concept art, you notice that in the concept photos, one diamond is longer than the other ones. Apparently, it's a tear streak that fell from his cheek while he was getting on his makeup. And also, interesting thing, it actually might have an anti-woke propaganda. Well, I guess it wouldn't be called propaganda, but it's an anti-woke message, which I am so for. Because apparently, in the scene where he's writing in his journal, in the words, there's like the people who tell you about mental illness is that you just need to accept it and be happy with it or whatever, which is very woke. You should just be happy with your mental illness. You should just embrace it and be who you are. And so maybe the Joker's like, fine, I'll embrace my mental illness, and boom, you get the Joker. And maybe you shouldn't embrace your mental illness. Maybe you should go to a doctor and try to figure it out. You don't want to embrace it at all. You want to fight it. That's why it's called an illness for a reason. So if they have an anti-woke message in it, I would be on board 100%. Please and thank you. But to be honest, the Joker has officially gone into my top 5 most anticipated movies of this year. And I cannot wait to see this film. So what do you guys and gals think about it? Tell me your thoughts down below and like the video and subscribe if you haven't done so already. And as always, ladies and gentlemen, I hope that you have a great rest of your day. And make sure to put on a happy face.